Are you dealing with high turnover? I'm talking you just invested in hiring someone. They checked all the boxes. They were the best fit for what you wanted. And then as you're training them, few months go in and all of a sudden they hand you their 2 weeks notice, and that keeps happening over and over. You're just wondering why you can't hold on to your employees. There could be many reasons for that. But one reason could be that your worker is stressed out. And you gotta understand, a worker is not gonna tell you, oh, I'm stressed out, and I'm ready to pull my hair out, and oh my goodness, I don't like my working environment. They're not even gonna say it. It's just gonna come across like, I don't wanna be here anymore, and they'll just hand you a 2 weeks notice. They will figure out their escape route and hand you 2 weeks notice. Is that happening to you? This stressed out situation could be because your process is not streamlined. Let me tell you a story. So I was staying at someone's house and I had to cook breakfast. Let me tell you, I'm the kind of girl where you go into my kitchen, I know where everything is. The flow of the kitchen is like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. The prep table is where it should be. The fridge is not all the way across the other side of the room. And you can literally just go from cupboard to cupboard, prep table to the stove, and everything is streamlined. I know where everything is. All the tools I need are right there. The recipe books that I need to follow is right there. You know, I have a shelf right for it. I don't have to go to another room to find it or anything. My kitchen runs like butter on a bagel, okay? I went to someone's home and I had to cook breakfast. I had stayed over and I had to cook breakfast. And let me tell you, the stress that I felt when I opened what I thought should have been the fork, knife, and spoon drawer, and I would see forks and knives, but not the spoons. So then I went to another place, and I'm opening up all the drawers now, and I can't find anything. And then I opened up where I thought the plates should be, because, you know, these cupboards are made in a certain way that you just assume this is where things would be, or where the cup should be, or where the pot or pan should be. And it took me forever just to find where the tools were for me to use. Let's not even go into the ingredients, okay? You open up the fridge is not organized, so therefore I have to dig in the back, and I'm bringing stuff out and I'm putting stuff in, and I'm like, I can't find, and then I'm asking, I'm like, do you happen to have any ketchup? Oh yeah, it's in the fridge. Where in the fridge? Do you feel the stress? Because I'm like reliving it. I'm so stressed out right now, okay? And I'm opening up the fridge and I'm looking in the cabinets. I even pulled out the produce drawer to see if the ketchup was inside, and believe it or not, it actually was there. Why would it be in the produce drawer? Okay, so I literally, by the time I got the tool, by the time I got all the ingredients, I didn't even want to cook anymore. I was so stressed out. I was so done. Something that should have taken me all of maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes at most to prepare, took me an hour and a half just to find everything. I'm gonna say, like, I just wanted to order at that point. At that point, just let me order. Believe it or not, that's probably how your worker is feeling, especially if your process is not streamlined, especially if it doesn't have a flow that works, especially if they don't have or can't find the recipe book or your SOPs listing out this is how things are supposed to go. They can be very, very stressed out. So it is very important that you streamline your processes. You take the time to write out your SOPs. You take the time to even go through the flow of everything yourself in order to ensure that when you're bringing in a new hire, they can find everything. Let's look at like a wonderful company that does this actually very well. It's a company that the quality of their product is not even that great, but believe it or not, because their processes are so streamlined, they make billions, okay? They are amazing. They're a household name. Are you curious to know what company that is? Oh, wonderful, beautiful, Golden Arches McDonald. Now, we all know their burgers are not the best. Like, I can make a better burger at home. I mean, you know that their food is not even top quality for nutrition. We all get that. But do you know why they're so popular? Because let me tell you, they work like clockwork. Their processes are streamlined. They can get you a burger. You can be in and out in a few minutes. Why? Because everything is streamlined. If you look at their kitchen, have you ever seen them deal with the fries? They put the fries right in the basket, and the basket goes right into the oil. It's like an assembly line. And they just, when they're doing the burgers, it gets heated up, then it goes on the prep table, the next person takes over from there, and then you have the person that bags everything and then hands it to the person who gives it to you. The processes are streamlined. The people know what area they're supposed to work in. It just works. So when you go to McDonald's, you're not sitting there, oh my goodness, how long is my burger gonna take for me to have it? No, because it's streamlined and you can see it. And guess what? When their workers are learning and they're being trained, they're able to just go from point A to point B. They're able to see where everything is. They're not scrambling around the kitchen looking for the basket for the fries to put in the oil. It's right there. Everything is in place. All the tools are in place. All the people are in place. All the SOPs are the same. Everything works. That is why McDonald's is so successful. Not because of the quality of their product, okay? You could type in the comments if you believe that the quality of product at McDonald's is actually good. I know we argue about Burger King fries or McDonald's fries or Wendy fries, but let's just be honest. If we're trying to be healthy, guys, McDonald's, Burger King, all of them, they're not the way to go. So the idea is they have made a name for themselves because of their processes being streamlined. You know, another benefit besides the fact that your workers won't be as stressed out and they'll be able to move quickly and go through the process if everything is streamlined, you'll actually save money. You'll save money because you will cut back on redundancies in your process. You won't have it where two people are trying to grab the same basket for fries and getting in each other's way in the kitchen, and two people are bumping into each other on the way to helping a client because they're all going in the same. That won't be an issue. Everybody will know their place. You won't have a person in McDonald's just sitting there doing nothing. Do you want to know why? Because they don't have time to waste. They have all these customers coming through the door because the customers know what they're going to get. Everybody knows where they are supposed to be. That is the beauty. And believe it or not, that's how they can keep their profit margins, because they're not wasting money on other things. I have a video about where your profit margins are going, and this is one of them, but I need you to go watch the video for the rest of them. But let me just tell you this. It is important that we streamline our processes. Does it take time up front? Absolutely. It does take time up front. Sure it does. But guess what? When you put the work in on the front end, you will collect on the back end. You will hold on to your profit margins. Your workers will be happier. They will not be like me in that person's kitchen who found the ketchup in the produce drawer. They will not feel stressed out that they can't get their work done, that their work won't be high quality because they're spending so much of their time looking for this tool and that tool. They won't have to feel stressed out that you're going to come down their back saying, what is taking you so long to just get this done? And they're looking at you like, well, I can't find anything on the computer. I can't find the files. I can't find the apps. I can't find the tools. I can't get in with the password. They won't have to deal with that stress. They will only have to work on getting their work done, learning what the process is and getting the work done. And they will be less stressed. You will be less stressed. Their attitude problem won't leak into someone else's attitude problem. Just something that small. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to stop this high turnover rate that you are experiencing. So I encourage you, take the time, map out your processes properly. Make sure you document your SOPs. And when you're training, use all of these tools. Make sure everything is organized and prepared. Their desk is prepared if they have desks. Their computers are set up if they have computers. All of these nitty-gritty issues, get it taken care of and streamline it. And then they'll be happy to work for you. They'll be happy to bring their expertise to your company and you all can flourish together. I hope this was helpful. Put in the comments what in your process you're having a hard time streamlining, or what issues you're having just in your processes for your company. I would love to hear about that. And I'll see you in the next video.